Welcome back to our YouTube channel ABC Maths. Have you seen this function f of x equal to L minus x whole square? L, general Fourier series. This remember general. The interval is 0, 2L. L means general Fourier series. Okay? Yeah. Now after getting the Fourier series, generate or deduce the sum of this infinite series sigma n equal to 1 to infinity 1 by n square. I think so. What is the answer for this one? By putting n equal to 1, 1 by 1 square. By putting n equal to 2, we get 1 by 2 square. By putting n equal to 3, we get 1 by 3 square. So I think so. Probably the answer was pi squared by 6. Am I right, sir? So we know the answer somewhat. Okay. But it is something is new because L terms. So L means it was C. So what is the Fourier series expansion for f of x in the interval L? Please kindly watch my previous videos. That is the table 1, general Fourier series table 1. There I give the formulae for A0, A and Bn in L category. So A0 by 2 plus sigma n is equal to 1 by infinity An cos n pi x by L. See that this is the L category, general Fourier series, plus Bn sin n pi x by L. So this is my required Fourier series. Got it? Right? Go for the L. That is A0, A and Bn. To find the A0. The A0 formula is 1 by the half of the range L integral 0 to 2L f of x dx. Is that right? The function is L minus x whole square. So 1 by L integral 0 to 2L L minus x to the whole square dx. So how to integrate this one? Yeah, here I can just recollect the formula. Under the integration, ax plus b whole power n dx. Ax plus a linear polynomial function power n. Then the answer is ax plus b whole power n plus 1 by n plus 1. Because as usually when we integrate the x power n, we get x to the power n plus 1 by n plus 1. Apart from that, by the chain rule, ax plus b, differentiating with respect to x, I am getting the a. So the same concept I am going to use here. Right? So 1 by L. L minus x whole square. So this is a linear degree, right? Power 2. So L minus x whole power 2 plus 1, 3 by 3. Is clear? Now once again, L minus x differentiate with respect to x, I am getting minus 1. Clear? So x equal to 0 to x is equal to 2L. So it's equal to minus 3 taken outside. So minus 1 by 3L. Substitute x is equal to 2L. L minus 2L whole power 3 minus L minus 0 whole power 3. L minus 0 whole power 3. Now this is equal to minus 1 by 3L. L minus L is minus L. So it is minus L cube. The formula minus L cube. So how many L cube? Minus 2L cube. So minus 3L minus 2L cube. Minus 2L cube. Minus 2L cube. So after multiplying the minus plus, after cancellation of 1L, we get this 2L. So the answer is 2L squared by 3. So this is my A0. So A0 value is 2L squared by 3. Got it? Then what about A0 by 2? A0 by 2 is L squared by 3. That's it. Clear? Now find out the AN. Find out the AN value. Find out the AN value. What is the AN formula? AN formula is in terms of L, 1 by L integral 0 to 2L f of x. What about AN? Coefficient of cos. So cos n pi x by L. Cos n pi x by L. Right? Now let us substitute the fx, then integrate it by using the Bernoulli formula. So 1 by L integral 0 to 2L L minus x to the whole square cos n pi x by L into dx. So I am going to use the Bernoulli formula. So this is my u, this is my v. So let us see that 1 by L minus x to the whole square u v1 sin n pi x by L by n pi by L is the constant. N pi by L is the constant. Minus, formula minus L minus x whole square differentiation 2L minus x. What about L minus x differentiation by using chain rule? Minus 1. So minus 2 into L minus x. So differentiation of this one. You need to be careful about this term because minus x is there, so minus multiply. Sine integration minus cos n pi x by L by n pi by L whole square. So general Fourier series comes, then the denominator somewhat is very lengthy one. There is somewhat very bigger one. N pi by L whole square, n pi by L whole cube, etc. etc. Then the last time plus. Once again differentiate this term with respect to x. I am bringing that minus 1, minus 2 behind the term, so it is 2. Once again integrate this one, we get, so cos becomes sine, so minus retained, so minus sine n pi x by L by n pi by L whole power 3. So close the bracket, then the interval is 0 to 2L. So as I suggest you always, before going to the limits, please kindly check the limit values by putting 2L. What I am doing that, see that sine of n pi by L into 2L. What we get? 2 to get cancelled. Sine 2n pi. What is sine 2n pi value? 0. Similarly, cos of n pi by L into 2L. After cancellation of 2, we get cos 2n pi is always plus 1 because 2 is an even number. By putting 0, sine n pi by L into 0 is 0. Cos of n pi by L into 0 is equal to 1 because cos 0 is 1. So please kindly recollect or remind this formula, remember this formula so that you can easily get the answer for this AN and BN. So what we found from this, sin n pi x by L is 0, sin 0 is 0. Once again this term is also getting 0 for both the upper and lower limits, so we simply omit those two terms. So apart from that we had only the middle one, minus plus, plus and minus minus. So minus 2 taken outside, this n pi by L whole square is also constant taken outside. So is equal to 1 by L is already there. Now minus 2 taken outside, the reciprocal of this one 2L squared by n squared pi square. Yes. So what's the balance term? The balance term is L minus x into cos of n pi x by L with the limit 0 to 2L. So 1L get cancelled. So minus 2L by n squared pi square. Substitute x is equal to 2L. L minus 2L is minus L. Cos 2n pi value is plus 1. Got it? Minus, by putting x equal to 0, L minus 0 is L. Cos 0 value is 1. So minus L is minus 2L. Minus 2L into minus 2L is, finally we get the answer 4L squared by n squared pi square. This is my AN. Once again repeat this step. By putting x equal to 2L, L minus 2L is minus L. Cos n pi by L into 2L, I think I have shown this step. After cancellation of L, this is equal to cos 2n pi. 2n is an even number, so this is plus 1. Got it? X equal to 0, L minus 0 is L, cos 0 is 1. So minus L is minus 2L. Minus 2L into minus 2L is plus 4L square by n squared pi square. This is my AN value. Got it? Isn't it? So find the Bn value. So to find the Bn value, what's the Bn formula? So the Bn is nothing but the coefficient of sine term, isn't it? So f of x into sine n pi x by L. So this is the Bn formula. So clear? Bn formula. So Bn is equal to, use the Bernoulli formula, you will get the answer. So Bn is equal to 1 by L integral 0 to 2L f of x sin n pi x by L dx. Now Bn is equal to 1 by L integral 0 to 2L f of x is nothing but L minus x to the whole square sin n pi x by L dx. Use the Bernoulli formula. Let us use the Bernoulli formula. This is the u, this is the v. So Bn is equal to 1 by L minus x to the 4 square. Sin integration is cos n pi x by L by n pi by L minus formula minus 2 into L minus x. L minus x difference is minus 1, so minus becomes minus as it is. Cos becomes plus sin nx is n pi x by L by n pi by L to the 4 square plus formula plus differentiation of minus 2 into L minus x is plus 2. Once again integrate this one, you get minus cos, so minus of minus plus cos n pi x by L by n pi by L whole power 3. So the integration is very lengthy one. Once if you understand the concept, particularly the application of the Bernoulli formula, you can easily get this. Okay, now watching my previous videos, particularly the Bernoulli formula type number 1, problem 1, 2, type number 2, type number 3, 4, you may get easily understand the concepts. Now here sine term was there, so sine term was already 0 as we know that, so we will just omit this one. Cos values may exist, so let us retain these two values. So let us go for the Bn value. So Bn is equal to 1 by L. By putting x is equal to 2L, I am getting here. So first of all, L by n pi is the constant. Let us making the reciprocating it. So L by n pi. By putting x is equal to 2L, L minus 2L is minus L to the whole square is plus L square. Cos n pi x by L. By putting x equal to 2L, cos 2n pi is plus 1. So leave it. Right? This is already 0. Now this is plus 2. Reciprocating the denominator, we get L cube by n cube. Cos 2n pi value is 1. So this is the upper limit. Minus the lower limit. By putting x equal to 0, 0, we get this L square. And the reciprocal of the constant term. So L by n pi. Right? L by n pi into L square. Cos 0 value is 1. Plus 2 L cube by n cube pi cube. And cos 0 value is 1. So this is the second one. So this is the upper limit value. This is the lower limit value. I think so both are same, right? L square into L by n pi, L cube by n cube plus 2 L cube by n cube pi cube minus L cube by n cube plus 2 L cube by n cube. So I think so these two are the similar values, so that 0. So that we get Bn is 0. Isn't it? So we found A naught, An, now Bn. Unfortunately Bn is 0. Unfortunately, Bn is 0. Let us substitute the A naught, An and Bn values. We will get the required Fourier series. So, what about the A naught? What about the A naught value? 2L squared by 3, isn't it? So, let us substitute the values. What we are getting that? Y is equal to f of x is equal to A naught by 2. So, L squared by 3 because A naught is 2L squared by 3. An is 4L squared by n squared pi square. Isn't it? Bn is 0. Clear? So now sigma n is equal to 1 to infinity 4L squared by n squared pi square into cos n pi x by L. What about Bn? 0. So just leave it. So this is my required Fourier series. So from this, I am going to do that deduction part. That means I need this series. As we already know that the answer for this series is pi squared by 6. And the function is here. It's clearly given that 0 to 2L. These two are point of discontinuity. And in this interval, the function is L minus x whole square. So I need the n square value. It's very simple. So square is kept. This n square is. At the same time, I want to retain this as 1. So how we will make the cosine term as 1? Very simple. By taking 0 value. What's the cos 0 value? 1. So now take x equal to 0. Take x equal to 0. 0 be the point of discontinuity. So be a point of discontinuity, in the extreme side, in the extreme interval. So by convergence theorem, f of x at x is equal to 0 is equal to the average of both the extreme points. Now substitute x equal to 0, I am getting L minus 0 whole square is L square, plus substituting x equal to 2L, I am getting L minus 2L is minus L, so the whole square is plus L square by 2. So the answer is L square. Once again repeat this. Put x equal to 0, L square. Put x equal to 2L, L minus 2L is minus L, to the whole square is plus L square. So L square plus L square by 2 is simply L square. So the left hand side of the equation number 2 is already found with the help of the convergence theorem. Now go for the right hand side of the equation number 2 as well. The left hand side is L square. Now the right hand side is L square by 3 plus, this summation varies only with respect to the value of n. So other than the n, that is other than the n, 4L square by pi square is constant. So let us bring them outside. Okay. So the rest is sigma n equal to 1 to infinity 1 by n square into cos 0. What is the cos 0 value? 1. Got it? So this is my required one. So let us simplify this side. L squared minus L squared by 3 is equal to 2L squared by 3 is equal to 4L squared by pi square. Sigma n is equal to 1 to infinity 1 by L square. Let us fix this term into the right hand side or any one of the sides. So this side is L squared by 3, this side is 4L squared by pi square. It's a reciprocal format. So sigma n equal to 1 to infinity 1 by n squared is equal to, this is 2L squared by 3. Now this is in the multiplicative format. Let us bring to the next side, it becomes its reciprocal, that is pi squared by 4L square. So after cancellation of L square, 1 2s are 2, 2 2s are 4, the answer is pi squared by 3 into 2 6. That's why I told you that we get the answer is pi squared by 6. So the same answer we get. Got it? So this is the way to attack or to deduce the given infinite series with the help of the Fourier series expansion. Choose the value of x is very, very important. Let us see the interval, see the Fourier series terms, then we can pick the values. Can you choose x equal to L? You can choose x equal to L. What happened this one? Cos n pi. What's the cos n pi? Cos n pi value is minus 1 whole power n. It will generate plus minus. But my requirement is only the positive series. That's why I don't choose x equal to L. Some of you may have the question in your mind. So can you choose 2L? Yeah, 2L is the same answer only because of what's the cos 2n pi? When you substitute x equal to 2L, L will cancel, we get cos 2n pi. What's cos 2n pi? Plus 1. So the same answer will give. So because of both are the discontinuity points in the extreme sides. So when you choose the left hand side point or right hand side points, both will give only the same answer. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel ADC Max. Thank you.